Hi, I'm Stuart and welcome to SIRENNET Television. Now, from time to time, we get unusual vehicles. And this is something very interesting. A customer on the West Coast asked us to put together for them, in conjunction with StarCar, a very special vehicle. It happens to be a Dodge Challenger, and Chris is over at the StarCar facility right now. He's going to give you a little chat, tutorial, view. Check it out right now.
Thank you, Stuart, and thank you for joining us here on SIRENNET Installations. We have a beautiful 2016 Dodge Challenger that we are going to be dressing up. This is a project that I have been wanting to do for the longest time, so I am very, very excited, and I'm sure that you are too, to see this car and what it's going to get turned into. So stay tuned with us. Our Challenger has found its way here to StarCars, and if you noticed, I've tried to dress appropriately to match the beautiful graphite gray color. Windows have been tinted on the Challenger, on the sides, the back, and up on the front windshield, so that will help when it comes to the stealthiness of this car and the lighting and siren equipment that it's being outfitted with. On the interior, the team has already removed the front seats, driver and passenger, back seat and trim panels as well have been taken out. So that is allowing them to make all the room that's needed for mounting equipment, running wiring. On the trunk, all decommissioned, so that will allow for power distribution as well as some other equipment and mounting it up. And on the front of the Challenger, front fascia has been removed, allowing the gang here to see all of the room that is available when it comes to the siren speaker, mounting brackets, and other spacing that's needed for the wiring of this project. Here's a look at the back of the front fascia. With this off of the Challenger, the plans for the lighting and the wiring and bracketry to go along with it is going to be much simpler. At StarCars with installation projects, different team members are assigned to different areas of the vehicle. On the Patrol Challenger, Devin right now is working on the front bumper. So what do you have going on for today?
Well, today I'm probably be putting the ions in the grill, and there's going to be 7 of them, so that'll be
a lot of ions.
Yeah, but we got all the lenses smoked out, and so got a few holes notched out, so now it's just about building a bracket to fit them in. And also kind of just going over the wire harness behind the front fascia here. I need to figure out what wires are the fog light wires. Thinking about putting a flasher in, flashing those as well.
Okay. So even plans that were initially put together, as you guys have taken the car apart, you found other ways to improve upon it and add other features, it sounds like?
Yeah, just kind of learning it as we take it apart, so.
Well, and obviously with it being the car it is, the Challenger, it's not your normal Dodge Charger that you guys build daily with your eyes closed almost. So it looks like then extra planning, extra wiring, and like you said, mounting brackets, so.
Exactly, yep.
On Dodge Challengers, a trick front lighting effect comes from the white LED halos grafted into the headlight buckets. For the Patrol Challenger, to give it a little bit more pop, StarCars is tying a LED flasher module from Whelen, a ULF44, into the halos. So with that, we will have incorporated white flashing through the module mounted up here on the front core support. On the Patrol Challenger, one of the goals is to minimize the lighting system while maximizing the output. So what that means is a stealthy lighting package. On the rear bumper cover, Microns have been mounted in the huggers of the rear exhaust tips. So we took advantage of a curvature in the bumper already versus mounting the light heads up here and drilling extra holes. To add an extra element of stealthiness to the Microns and blending it in with the beautiful graphite gray, the team at Star Cars has used a wonderful spray tint. So what that does, takes the clear lenses of the Microns and other LED lighting being used in this car, smokes them, making them blend right in. Devin staying busy on the front end, working away on that tedious wiring. He has put together some wonderful harnesses that are going to tie into the front bumper and the lighting that he's been working on there. Down below, he's already mounted up a pair of our SN-SP1, so 100 watt SIRENNET speakers. And up above in the hood for some nice bright midship lighting, Microns have been installed into the air intakes. So if you were wondering as to why the conventional material inside that would be on the base of the hood has been removed, that has allowed for the mounting of the Microns in the scoops and also for the wiring that ties in with them. And here is a look behind the front bumper at Devin's handiwork in regards to the Whelen ION light heads. A Whelen Duo inner edge has made its way into the interior, affixed with modified brackets onto the sun visors. So this will give us a two-piece, very bright interior light bar, ideal for warning and illumination. For an organized place for all of the various electronics going into the Challenger, a Setina slide-out trunk tray is being utilized. So here you can see all the equipment laid out, ready to be mounted and wired up. Once that is done, Devin, Danny, Austin will then be sliding it into the trunk, so affixing it onto the sliding brackets here, and in turn onto the main support brackets that were custom modified. Few more days on the project have gone by. Danny is working away on the interior. And what are you up to for today?
I'm just connecting all these wires that come into the center console.
So that's all harnesses that you guys have added. That's all your wiring? Mm-hmm. So all that is going to do what once you have more in the console?
We have stuff here for the controller. There's a keypad for the lights and the siren. And then we have other stuff for the docking station. It's going to have some power points on it, and the laptop power.
While Danny's working away on the wiring, give you an inside look at the side lighting in the Challenger. Tri-color vertical mounted nForce lights with custom mounting brackets and custom flashback shrouds that keep the light from affecting our arbitrator camera systems and side viewing. Well, the gang at Star Cars has done an outstanding job. I know I couldn't be happier with the fit and finish on our Patrol Challenger. Interior light bar, nice and bright, red and blue lights flashing away with the ability to override it to white for takedowns. Microns in the front hood scoops for a very, very potent mid-level lighting output. Getting down in here, Devin's array of ions in the front grille turned out absolutely wonderful, and there is no doubt about it. You can't miss that red and blue. ULF44 flashing the white in the halos for a very trick effect. Inside the projector, Something we didn't mention to you during the install process, but something that the gang did behind the scenes, is they opened up the false projector, inserted a Whelen PAR 28 LED light head from the back, and reinserted a clear projector lens to give a really custom lighting output that you're not going to see on any other Challenger. Down below, flashing the fog lights, and don't forget a pair of our wonderful speakers down low behind the front fascia. A benefit of our Whelen Duo Inner Edge is bright red and blue for a warning footprint, and with the press of a button on our mini controller from Feniex, the operator can activate the full white takedown mode for lighting up the vehicle in front. For bright pop to the side of the Challenger, vertical mounted tri-color light heads, nForce from SoundOff Signal. To match the impressive warning output on the front of the Challenger, we have brought the Whelen Ions back to the rear headliner, mixing solid and split colors. Down here, taking advantage of our LED brake and reverse lights, SoundOff Signal's taillight flasher is working absolutely great. Down below, Microns from Whelen Engineering. These compact little guys offer a nice bright pop of red and blue, completing our rear low-level warning. On the inside of the trunk of the Challenger, a wonderful plethora of equipment. Stop stick mounted up here, and on our Setina slide-out trunk tray, all the equipment couldn't be laid out any simpler. Power distribution block in the center, Motorola radio receiver, siren amplifier, flasher modules as well, Lind electronic controls for the computer, Panasonic arbitrator, main controller, and a single weapon mount from Setina. On the inside of the Challenger, equipment very minimal. Here is a look at our Panasonic computer mount, Gamber Johnson poles bolted to the passenger side below it. Our mini control head, the Feniex 4200, allows for convenient push buttons for activating the Challenger's functions. Press buttons on the side for activating the warning, press buttons on the side for siren tones and takedown. Press the off button to activate the unit, powering it up. Back low functions engage. As you can see, illumination for the buttons when activated is needed, and with the double tap of the off, the operator can easily shut down all the accessories. A very convenient function tied into the siren amplifier is a park kill module. So when our siren tones are on and activated, all the end user has to do, shift into park, siren tone automatically disengages. What more can I say? There you have it. Our 2016 Dodge Challenger completed, ready to hit the streets here in the beautiful Pacific Northwest. I'd like to thank the whole team at Star Cars. They did an over-the-top job on this car. It turned out better than I could have expected. I'm a happy guy, and I hope you are too. Thanks for watching SIRENNET Installations. I'm Chris. Stuart, I'll see you back at the studio.
Well, I wouldn't want to be driving around too fast with that baby hanging out at the side of the road. In fact, I'm hearing some reports on the internet that it has been doing its job very effectively. So there you have it, an undercover Dodge Challenger here on the West Coast. Hopefully it's not in your rearview mirror. I'm Stuart, that was Chris, gang at Star Car, thumbs up. Thanks for watching SIRENNET Television.